Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Chat and More. And here for the very first time, welcome. Uh, the name of this live video is End of the World? Question mark. End of the world? Question mark. Because I want to know what you think. I have been so tempted to make, one viewer, one viewer gone. I don't, YouTube, your viewership numbers are shit. I, they don't count. I want to know what you think with what we're going through right now and what we have been going through for over a year now with COVID-19. I want to know if you believe that this is the end of the world as we know it. I want to know what you think. And I want to know your questions you may have about the end of the world as we know it. I want to know what you think, and then you can ask me what I think, and I will give you nothing, absolutely nothing, but the truth, the truth, as I see it, as I see it. Hey, Big Ray, welcome back. Hey, mate, greetings from Australia. Good to see you back, Big Ray. Yeah, this video could be a big downer. It could be, but I want to know, Big Ray, and anybody else who wants to join the live chat, and you guys watching after the fact in the comment section, I want to know what you think. Is this the end of the world? And even if you don't think it is it the end of the world as we know it? Big Ray, thanks. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I did do a couple of live videos earlier on, but they went a little bit badly. But yeah, is this the end of the world? Is COVID-19 going to be the end of the world as we know it? I mean, excuse me, guys. That's better. I think so. Is that better? Oh, come on, I'll get there. I'm sorry. Wait. Yep. Big Ray says, no, I think things will change in the world, but not the end of the world. That's a great answer, Big Ray. Yeah, things will change, and they will never go back to being the same. Some things. They will never go back to being the same. I mean, it's kind of like first dates, yeah? It's kind of like, I mean, I've been on quite a few, I'm single, I've been on quite a few first dates. What happens when you go on a first date? It's very simple. You normally, you give your first date a kiss on the cheek, say hi, nice to meet you. Hey, it's finally great we're doing this. And then at the end of the date, you walk away from one another and another little kiss on the cheek, maybe. And it's like, see you again. And by then, you've got one another's. In this day and age, you've got one another's Facebook contact details and all that shit. No numbers, but Facebook. What's going to happen when that stops? Big Ray says Australia didn't get hit as hard as you guys and the United States. That's good news. That's good news. Big Ray follows up with first dates are pretty awkward for me. LOL. Luckily, I have a girlfriend. Well, that's even better. I mean, no, I mean, I mean that is very much like, for instance, you know, that is like, for instance, but it. Hey, Kyle, yo, hey, yo, guy, you know, it's good to see you here. I wasn't expecting you to be here, but hey, yo, man, you're here, and that's great, you know. Yeah, we're talking about the end of the world. Kyle, we're talking about the end of the fucking world. What I wanted to do is do stand alone on live videos about this. But I thought, why? Why would I do that? Why, you know, if I'm going to talk about what I think is going to be the end of the world as we know it, why do that? Just come on live, you know. Big Ray, LOL, that voice. Hey, you know, Adrian, Adrian, it ain't over. Nothing's over. It's over. And that's true. Nothing is over till it's over. To me, yeah, this is the end of the world as we know it. I wanted to do like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, and hopefully by the time it came to episode 1375, I could be proven wrong. And we will all go back to normal. No more social distancing, no more masks, you know. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. And I think there are certain things we're going to have to live with for the rest of our lives. And it's very depressing to think that way. But that is why I've called this video The End of the World? Question mark. Because I want to know what you guys think. And you're certainly going to know what I think by the time we come to the end of this video. You won't know everything that, you know, that's going through my head. So we may need a few more episodes of this, depending on how popular this particular episode is. Big Ray says, I'm sure things will get better for you guys in the UK. Yeah, they will. They will. Josh Robert says, hi, mate. What's happening? Nice title. Thank you, Josh. Great supporter of the channel. Great moderator. No, I mean, this, no. No, it's it's the end of the world. Is this the end of the world? Is this the end of the world as we know it? I mean, earlier on, I was talking about first dates, and I've been on quite a few. You kiss your first date on the cheek, yeah? Hey, good to meet you. At the end of the date, depending, it doesn't really matter whether or not you want to meet again. It's customary. It's customary to kiss your first date again on the cheek. Hey, had a great time. Take numbers, take Facebook data, take fuck knows. But yeah, that's customary, yeah. Is that gonna be the future? Is that gonna be the future? Will anyone want to kiss their first date? Especially if it's a blind date. Will they want to do that? Big Ray says, did you get the vaccine? No, not yet. I'm 40 years old. I'm expecting to get the first jab in the next couple of months. Couple of months. But thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. Josh Roberts says, I don't want to bum anyone out, but I'm not positive about the future of this country or the vaccine or anything. I get more skeptical every day. Josh, you are not alone because I'm with you. I'm with you, my friend. I'm the same way. I could go. This is why I wanted this to be like a episodic. Episodic, is that the right word? Thing. Like the end of the world, #1. The end of the world, #2. You know? Because I think it deserves and warrants a lot more than what I'm going to be able to, and what we are all going to be able to talk about in one episode. So who knows? Yeah, maybe this could be, not necessarily, but this could be an ongoing thing. Because it does warrant some attention. Big Ray says, yeah, I'm not gonna get it till next year. The WHO, yeah, World Health Organization recently said better vaccines are coming. Well, Big Ray, I mean, Big Ray, damn we called. That's totally up to you. That's your preference. I mean, if I had the opportunity to have a jab, I would. But I haven't been invited yet. Josh Roberts says, talking of dates, I'm not in any hurry to go on any more dates. LOL. COVID has ruined my social life completely, other than FaceTiming my mates. LOL. That's what I'm talking about, Josh. That is Josh Roberts. That's exactly what I'm talking about, my friend. That. Guys, if you Josh, that's what I'm talking about. This video is not going to be like my other videos, you know? We can talk about other stuff, obviously, like movies and music and entertainment and whatever. But yeah, is this the end of the world as we know it? And from what you just said, Josh, I'm not quoting you. I'm not quoting you on this. But when you said that, Something tells me, guess me, and maybe some of the other brilliant people we have here in the live chat, Stug138 being one of them. I'll be right there, Stug138. Yeah, something tells me this is the end of the world as you know it for you. That's the way I read that. Stug138. Hey everyone. Stug138. End of the world. Stug138. It's the end of the world, and I feel fine. The first time I ever heard that song, REM, REM, was in Independence Day. Love that song. Big Ray says in Australia, the vaccines aren't the vaccines aren't a must unless you work in the health industry, or also if you want to travel overseas. I understand that. I think everyone should have the vaccine anyway. But yeah, the health industry, oh, definitely. And if you want to travel overseas, definitely, because let's face it, there are quite a few countries now in Europe that are refusing. They have banned a certain kind, a certain vaccine. You're not allowed to have it. Apparently, it causes blood clots. What a crock of shit. But if they believe that way, and the people of those European countries believe that, they're more than welcome to believe that. Just don't come here. Fuck off. Josh Roberts says, I'm not panicking about COVID. I'm just fed up with all the social distancing stuff, having to worry if I make the right distance, having to worry about how many people I'm meeting up with, etc. Josh, I couldn't agree more, my friend. I could not agree more. It has to end. It has to end. I mean, here in the UK, June 21st, I believe, June 21st is supposed to be the last. That's it, you know. June 21st, we go back to normal. No more social distancing. No more masks. You can travel wherever you want to. However, I'm not sure if you know this. You may do. It sounds like you probably already know what I'm going to say. But on June 21st, when it comes to social distancing and the use of these stupid things, will be under review. Under review. Not gone. Under review. Josh Roberts says, I'd rather not see anyone at all. It's all got to be so complicated. Yeah, it is. Josh, it's so complicated that I can't even begin to explain it. Maybe I should. Maybe I mean I'm not going to now, but maybe I should have done this as not live. You know, like an unlive video, like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, the end of the world, and question mark. But why? You know, Why? Because there's so much, to be honest, there's so much I've got to say about this subject. I don't think I can cover it in one video. And there's you guys who are so kind to join me in the live chat. I don't want to miss any of your guys' comments, you know. Stug138 says, I'm fed up with wearing masks. Yeah, so am I. I don't go out that much. I haven't been out of the house. Well, I have, but in the last year, now in 1 year since this nightmare began, I've been out of the house maybe in between 8 or 10 times. 8 or 10 times within 1 year. That's not a lot. Josh Robert says, no, you can quote me. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. I just, I agree. It's the end of the world as we know it, at least for a very, very long time. Yeah, I'd say for at least 5 decades. Next 50 years, I'd say that. I'd agree with that. Josh Robert says, I'm not taking the vaccine for a long while until I see the effects it has. Well, that's totally up to you, Josh. Totally up to you, my friend. The thing is, when I'm given the opportunity to have the vaccine, I'm going to take it because I've got a funny feeling, and I could be wrong. But I've got a funny feeling when you are vaccinated, certain doors may open for you. Like if you want to travel abroad, to certain destinations, if you want to go to the cinema, yeah, if you want to go to the cinema and sit wherever the fuck you want, you may have to have something that says, hey, look, I'm vaccinated. I've had both jabs. I've had 1 jab. So yeah, when it comes to my turn, yeah, I'm having it. Stug138 says, has Britain opened pubs and movie theaters? Not yet. Not yet. Here in here in Britain, here in the UK, here in England, no pubs. I think in about a month, they may be able to serve outside, but not inside. Big Ray says that's a smart idea, Josh. You're talking to Josh. That's cool stuff. Josh Roberts says, yeah, I'm going to give it like a year. It might get to the point where they make it compulsory. If that's the case, they can stick it up their ass. Yeah, Josh, I don't think they can do that. I don't think they can do that because, I mean, yeah, if you want to, yeah, if you want to go to your local cinema and you have to have a lanyard. Lanyard? Is it a lanyard? A little bit of plastic with a piece of paper inside. I've had both jabs. I've had a jab. I'm vaccinated. I can come into your cinema. But if you're not too worried about that, because I think that's what will happen. But if you're not too worried about that, then yeah, just it's not up to me. Stuck 138. Wow. Yeah. Big Ray says, wow, man, that sucks. Especially if you're a social person. That is a great point, Big Ray. A great point, Big Ray. Because, to be honest, I'm not an overly social person. But with what has happened in the last year and a bit, I realized that maybe, just maybe I am a social person. I just never realized it. Josh Roberts says, I'm glad I used to see let me start that again, Josh. Josh Roberts says, I'm glad I used to sneak out to get drunk with my mates when I was younger. At least I got some crazy memories before the apocalypse started. LOL. I spent the last year doing fuck all. Damn it, Josh. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's so poignant. That's so poignant. It mean that is it. That's what I'm. That is it. That's the point of the video. That's what I'm talking about. That is it. I did it myself. I'm 40 years old now, but I don't know. But no, there's no reason. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's been a hell of a long time before the apocalypse. Even before the apocalypse, that I did that. But yeah, I've done that, and I'm glad to say I did, like you are, because now can we ever have a reunion with our friends and do that again? I don't know. Stuck 1PA says, I heard that you will need a COVID passport. Passport? Yeah. Passport. I think you mean passport, yeah. To do things. I think you will. I think you will. And to be honest, I don't think that's such a bad idea. I don't think that's such a bad idea because you will get, I was going to say a very bad word, but you you will get people who want to travel from country to country without having the jab. It will happen. It will happen. It's already happening. So maybe it's not such a bad thing. Maybe it's not such a bad thing. If you refuse to have the jab and you want to travel overseas and they're like, no, have you had the jab? Where's your proof? And I never had the jab. And they tell you to get lost. Maybe, I'm just saying maybe, okay? Maybe that's their entitlement to do that, you know? Just like it's your entitlement not to have the jab if you don't want it. Josh Robertson sounds selfish and horrible of me, but I wish this had come when I was a bit older. Because older people don't go out as much. I'm not going to have anything to look back on. Yeah, you know what, guys? The more I read these messages and the live chat is so awesome. Thank you so much. But Josh Roberts, that comment alone would take a hell of a long time for me to answer properly, because I know exactly where you're coming from, my friend. In a live stream, I can't do that justice. Yeah. Who would have ever believed it? Josh Roberts says, of course, I'd rather the pandemic hadn't happened at all. Yeah, well, and I'm aware that some people have it worse than me. Yeah. But I am a social person, so I've had a tough time with it mentally. Yeah, me too. I'm not a massively social person, but mentally, yeah, it hasn't been kind to me. It hasn't been kind to me. But like I say, I think this may have to be something that I don't do live. I may just have to do pre-recorded videos on this, because some of you guys, these comments are so heartfelt, and they deserve so much more attention than what I'm giving them. And even me, maybe I do have a COVID-19 rant on my video, on my channel, I should say. But maybe I should update that. Maybe I should even delete that and make a brand new one, and make this a series that is not live, because I can't give on a live stream. I can't give enough attention to what you guys are saying. Yeah. Peter Miles, welcome, Peter. Welcome to Maybe Chat and More. Welcome back to the chat. Good to see you here. Always good to see you here, my friend. Whoa! And wow, what's going on? It's just a debate about COVID, basically. Josh Roberts. Sorry, autocorrect is fucking up my comments a bit. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We've all been there. Josh. It's fine. Josh Roberts says, LOL. I'm talking to Peter. That's great stuff. The apocalypse is what's going on. Josh Roberts says, don't feel pressured to give detailed answers to everything. Just say how you feel. But a video series on this topic will be great. Peter Milasar says, I wanted to tell you something the other night. but you ended the live. Oh yeah, I mean it got to what it gets to. I mean, what time? 1:29 a.m. So I'm not going to be going for that much longer tonight. But I'm sorry. Yeah. What did you want to tell me, Peter? But yeah, Josh. Yeah. I could. Yeah. I mean, say how I feel. I could. I could. But I would have to ignore. I mean, you're saying, yeah. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Pressured to give detailed answers. But the thing is, I've said since day one, it's my channel, but it's your show, and I wouldn't feel right in just giving 30-word answers to something that's so deep and something that can be so personal, you know. But thanks, thank you. I know where you're coming from. Stuck 1PA says, do you think there will be a World War III? Yes. At some point or another, in some form, but it won't be like World War One, and it won't be like World War Two. It will be very quick, and even if it, even if it's not very quick, it won't be like that. I think my Alice Cooper hat is molting. Unless, I'm just losing my hair. Peter Martins, no worries, man. I completely understand. So yeah, let me tell you this because it's real badass. Okay, Peter? Josh Roberts says, yeah, that's what I love about this channel. Thank you. You make it an open forum to chat about what we like, and it's helpful, so thanks. A lot of YouTubers make it about them. Big egos. Yeah, some do. Some do. Not all of them, but some do. Yeah, this isn't Super Chat Valley. uh, Josh, thank you so much, my friend. That's a really nice thing to say. Thank you. Peter Marlis says, it's about Batman, Hangman's Joke. I want to keep most of the film a secret, and so you should. But I can't help it. I'll only tell you one thing. One thing. Peter, the more you keep to yourself, and those of you who are working on that project, it's for the best. It's for the best. The more you keep to yourself, and those of you working on Batman, Hangman's Joke, in my humble, very humble opinion, it's for the best. But thank you. By the way, guys, how's the video? Is the video okay? Any major issues? How's the audio? I think the audio should be fine. Normally is. How's the video, my friends? If you don't mind me asking. I know I ask virtually every time, which must be boring, but How's the video, my friends? Okay, we are 40 minutes in. We're going to start with 45 minutes. So we got 5 more minutes, just under 5 more minutes to get your questions and comments in. And maybe we'll do another end of the world episode, live one, or maybe not a live one somewhere down the line. Josh Roberts says, yeah, I thought about the possibility of a World War III. More dangerous toys. yeah, I agree. More dangerous toys this time. It will be the end of the human race. Nothing like World War One or World War II. Still, it's beyond my control. I'm not gonna worry. Yeah, when it comes to that, don't worry. No point. Absolutely pointless. Absolutely pointless worrying about that. Josh Roberts says video and audio is fine, man. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Did you guys just see that? I've got a light bulb over there and a light bulb there. Every now and then, maybe one of the light bulbs is starting to fuck up, for lack of better words. Peter Mozart says the third act will begin with Eric playing his iconic guitar solo, calling towards the Batman, inviting Bruce over for the final battle. Fucking hell, that sounds cool. Fuck me, Peter. That sounds cool. I'm not just that. I know the guitar solo you're talking about. Obviously, I do. Unbelievable. Stoke 138. World War III, the COVID wars. Yes. Stoke 138, the World War III, the COVID wars. Yeah, that is a good point, because we could be living through World War III right now. But the COVID, yeah. To me, this is like a world war. Is it to you? That's a great point. Stock 138. That's a great point. Peter Martel says, yep, just saw that. Peter Martel says, some poltergeist, yeah, some poltergeist type shit going on here. No, I think it's just a light bulb. I think one of the light bulbs are on its way out, you know. Hey, let's face it. If it was some kind of poltergeist activity, at least it would give me something else to do. I mean, come on, something else to do. It would be fun, wouldn't it? It would be fun. I mean, come on. Let's see. Whoever you are, make the lights fuck up. Josh Roberts says, at least we got this. I suppose while the world ends. Always, always great chatting with you, mate. Josh, it's always great to have you here, my friend. Thank you so much. Peter Malasars said, no fucking way. Josh Roberts says, live seance for Richard sounds great. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing a seance. I don't believe in seances. I think they're more trouble than they're worth. Yeah, but yeah. Josh Roberts, oh my God. Peter Malasars, I'm shitting bricks. You guys saw that. And I'm telling you, I mean, I'm telling you right now, when I did the comical, yeah, I am Con Hodio. Yeah. Star one for your hell of a. Peter Malazar says, whoever is there, give me a sign. AMD, the light flickered. It did. As soon as I asked it to, what did I say? If whoever's there and all that. Who knows? Josh Roberts says, laughing my ass off. Yeah, I've seen some creepy stuff in my time. I don't mess with seances. No, there's no point. There's absolutely no point because you can. I'm a strong believer in you can contact somebody who's moved on, somebody you want to say hello to, somebody who might want to say hello to you. But if you fuck around with a Ouija boards, then you open up the gates. And when you open up the gates, anything, almost anything, is given an invitation. And you don't want to do that. Peter Malazars, whoever is there, give me a sign. Peter says, and the light flickered. It did. It did. I'll try that again. I don't have a Ouija board, and I never will own one. If you own one, throw it away. Don't burn it. Don't burn it. Throw it away. Don't burn it. Josh Roberts, laughing my ass off. I've seen some creepy stuff in my time. I don't mess with. Yeah. Oh, I think I read that one. Sorry. Josh Roberts said so. Ghost. It's not a ghost. It's a scream, baby. Peter Martazas. It's a scream, baby. It's the best part. It's a scream, baby. Peter Martazas. What's the matter? Looks like you. What's the matter, Sydney? Looks like you've seen a ghost. You know, whoever messed around with the lights a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, make the lights flicker again. Make the lights flicker one more time. I have no Ouija board and I will never have one. Make the lights flicker one more time. You are on air. To be totally honest, I think that's happened before. It was just really weird how it happened when I, you know. Stop on yeah, well, Josh Roberts, yeah. Yep. It has happened before. It was just weird. It happened when, you know, I did, come on, and, Peter Monazars, you hit me with the phone, dick. Haha, love that final act. Me too. Me too. Scream. It's a scream, baby. Yeah. Hit me with the phone, dick. Ah. Peter Monazars says, I think you're all right. Yeah, yeah. That has happened before. It's just, it was really uncanny when I was like, oh, maybe it was, that's why I tried that. Trying to block out that light. Oh well. Josh Roberts says, Mr. Sheen, what's your opinion on seances? Josh, are you asking me as Charlie Sheen, or are you asking Charlie Sheen? Because to be totally honest, I know my opinion on seances. I don't know what Charlie thinks, but I will answer as best I can as Charlie Sheen from 2011. Yeah, Peter, yeah, I'm fine. I think it. Maybe not. Josh. No, let's see. Peter Miles, I've watched that movie 20 goddamn times. See what I did there? To the point that me and my family quote the lines in our everyday lives, like normal things we'd say. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I do the same with family. I do with family. It's funny. It's funny. I mean, Scream has got so many. You're telling me that's not a killer? Scream is chock a block with one-liners like that. Hit me with the full deck. Josh Roberts says it's uncanny that it happened twice, but yeah, probably just a light. Yeah, I think there's a light bulb there and a light bulb there, and I think one of them could be on its way out. So that's, I think, what's happening. But it was weird. I must admit, it was weird when I was like, hey, it was weird. Josh Roberts asking Charlie Sheen. Okay. Peter Miles, liver alone. Josh Roberts asking Charlie Sheen. So, Mr. Sheen, what's your opinion on seances? Okay. I don't think there's something that should be played around with too much. But if you know what you're doing, and you are a mannequin, assassin, warlock, then maybe, maybe you just maybe able to do what you want and meet who you want on a different realm, not this terrestrial realm, a different realm altogether. But you have to have tiger blood and Adonis DNA. Peter Mar- Peter Malazars, what do you think would who do you think would win, 78 Michaels or 2018 Michaels? Sadly enough, I would have to say 2018 Michaels Myers, because they're not the same. They're not the same. I don't care what Jason Blum says. I don't care what John Carpenter says. I certainly don't care what Jamie Lee Curtis says. They're not the same. I understand why they did what they did. They have to update. They have to update it. You can't release Halloween 1978 again and have it be successful. You can't release a sequel to that movie, which Blumhouse told us they were doing, which they did not. You can't release a sequel to Halloween 1978 and have it be successful. It's just not going to happen. Now, you can release a horror movie, a bloodless horror movie, and have it be successful in this day and age. But if you call it Halloween, it's going to go down like a lead balloon. That's how I feel about that. Peter Miles asks, what are your thoughts on It 2017? Can't stand it. Piece of shit. Piece of crap. Wish I'd never seen it. I thought Pennywise the Clown was too scary to begin with. When it comes to Tim Curry as Pennywise the Clown, yes, he looks weird at the beginning of the movie. Very, very weird. But not as satanic, not as creepy, not as scary. You pronounce the guy's name if you want to. I'm not even going to begin. The guy who played Pennywise in the It remake. Nope, couldn't stand it, hated it, loathed it. But Pennywise, Tim Curry, 1990, the TV movie, love it. The remake, hate it. Hate it. Josh Robert says, laughing my ass off. Love these impressions, man. Josh, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Josh Roberts, Mr. Barbar. What's your opinion on Vladimir Putin? I see what you did there, Josh. I see what you did there. Even if you didn't mean to do it, okay, let's see. Okay. Peter Manasars, Josh Roberts, Peter Manasars, Josh Roberts. Get to your comments, but in order. It's only fair. Mr. Baba, what's your opinion on Vladimir Putin? I think he's real good. I think he's real good. You know, there's been a lot of worse. You know, back in the 80s. I mean, the 80s time where a lot of you people, a lot of guys ain't gonna remember. But if you do remember, then maybe you remember it, but a little bit worse. A little bit worse. I got no opinion. He seems like a good guy. He seems like a good guy. You know, I don't know. You know, you see, I don't know. He seems like a good guy. I wouldn't want to, you know. I think, you know, I don't know. You know, I think it's maybe sometimes the politics of uh, 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 Vlad Vlad the Impaler is a little bit off, but you know, apart from that, I think he's a good guy. You know. Let's see. uh, hopefully you enjoyed that. Peter Malazars, they're really not. We saw Michael too much in the 2080 film. We didn't see enough of he's there 1 second, gone the next type of Michael. They humanized him way too much. Yeah, I would go with yeah. By and large, I would go with that. I do think though, Peter. I do believe if we if we thought we had it bad in Halloween 2018, wait until we get to Halloween Kills. If we thought we had it bad in 2018, wait until we see Halloween Kills because it's their movie now. Wait until let's wait and see. Josh Robert says, question is, did they really need to do a remake? No, not at all. Not at all. Um, I'm one of the rare people that actually enjoy Rob Zombie's Halloween remake. Um, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is an absolute piece of dog shit, piece of crap. But Rob Zombie's Halloween is I don't mind. I quite enjoy it. You know, did they have to do a remake? No, but they want your money. They want your money, and they got our money. I went to see it. The video on my channel. Two drunk guys talk about Halloween 2018. I think it's called. That's where me and my nephew had just come back from watching Halloween 2018, and we were buzzed up like I can't like nothing else. I can't talk for my nephew any at the moment. But I think he remains a bigger fan of that movie than I do. I see a whole shitload of problems with 2018. And yeah, Peter Malazar's humanizing Michael Myers is one of them. Josh Roberts says, did they need to reboot the Spider-Man franchise 3 fucking times? No, of course they didn't. Of course they didn't. It's just about the money. They wanted your money. Okay, I don't want to miss. Josh Roberts says, can't stand it. Piece of shit. Wish I'd never seen it. Hate it. Hate it. But how do you really how do you really feel, Richard? I feel like you're holding back. Nope. There it is. If you're talking about it. Yep. I'll always be honest with you guys. Here, maybe Jam more. I'll always be as honest as I can be. Josh Roberts about Spider-Man. I mean, about Spider-Man. The last Spider-Man movie I enjoyed was Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 3. I do own the Amazing Spider-Man Part 1 and 2 on DVD, but I bought those years ago and I haven't watched them. Peter, Peter, I'm sorry. Peter Mozart, what are your thoughts on it? 2017. But 2017 already? Right, bloody hell. Can't stand it, piece of shit. Wish it, yeah. But once you've seen the movie, you've seen it. Once you read a book, you can't unread it, you know? Peter Mozart says, oh, okay. Wait a minute. Guys, we have a... No. Let's see. I'm still here. All good. All good. Peter Mozart says, talking to Josh. Personally, I really don't like the new Spidey movies, the new Spidey films, yeah? Stoke 138. Can you do Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead? Me? No, I can't. I wouldn't even know how to begin. To do, I'm no expert, but I do know one thing. To do an impersonation, an impression of somebody, bloody hell, we've gone way over time. But today, I said 45 minutes. We are 1 hour and 8 minutes in. But I'm having a great time, you know. To do an impersonation, there has to be something to latch on to, you know. I mean, when it comes to, I'm no expert. I said that, you know. When it comes to like Rocky, when it comes to Rocky Balboa, it's like the head tilt. You know, who not? It was a who not? You say that every now and then, you're pretty golden. When it comes to Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead, no, I don't see anything in particular that I could latch onto with that character to do a decent impersonation. I can do the house from Amityville. I can do that. I look away. Joking. The house from Amityville that gets out. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're watching this with headphones, turn this down. See why I told you to turn it down? Okay, what do we have? Uh, Josh Roberts says, yeah, me neither. But little kids like them, and that's fine. The moment Disney brought Marvel, it was all over for me. Yeah, I can't. My knowledge on those movies is almost non-existent, so I can't comment on that. Josh, if that's what you believe, then that's what you believe, and you are more than entitled to your belief and your opinion. I can't comment on that. I don't know enough. I would make myself sound like even more of a fucking idiot if I tried to comment on that. I can't. I can't. Peter Molasar says Halloween Kills already looks better than 2018, in my opinion. They mastered the blue lighting. Yeah, the blue lighting, the creepy lighting. Yeah. To be totally honest, Peter, if they have mastered that in Halloween Kills, I know what you're talking about. I've seen the pictures that you've seen. Maybe it was more by fluke than by design. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, maybe Blum and I don't know. I've got a funny feeling I'm gonna. Yeah, maybe Halloween Kills. Now we know what to expect. Kind of. Will be a better watch than Halloween 2018 because they have their own way now. But when you say about the blue lighting, the blue creepy lighting, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the pictures. It does look cool. Yep. Josh Roberts says, "I love the honesty. Don't you worry. I'm the same." Stock 138. It's okay. Stock 138. The house. Peter Malazar. So I'm going to bed. Have a great stream, my friends. Stay positive. Keep your head up and keep fucking going. I'll do my best, Peter, and you too, Peter. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Josh Roberts says, but can you do an impression of Richard, the guy from Movie Chat and more? Yeah, I think I can. Hey guys, welcome back to Movie Chat and more. And if you're here for the very first time, welcome. Josh Roberts, thanks for the warning, LOL. What do you mean? Stock 138. Can I have work at 5 a.m.? Yeah, I'm going to be out of here. So this was supposed to be 45 minutes, and we've gone 1 hour and 15. But it's been a great stream. Thank you thank you so much. All the questions, the comments, and it's so great stuff. Josh Roberts says, I just think cinema has gotten stuck in a rut, no matter the genre. Big budget movies have always been formulaic to a certain extent, but now more than ever. Josh, I got a funny feeling, Josh. We agree on a hell of a lot of stuff. A hell of a lot of stuff. We agree on some of the COVID aspects and what it means to our lives, or what's left of our lives. Uh, yeah, when it comes to that, yeah, the big budget movies always, yeah, problematic. Now more than ever, yeah, because now it's easier for them to do. It's easier, maybe a little bit more expensive for them to do, but a hell of a lot easier. And I don't care who they are. I don't care if it's Marvel. I don't care if it's DC. I don't give a shit who it is. I don't care if it's Disney. They will pay the money because it's easier for them to do. It's easier for Disney to pump out 10. Is it 10? I think it is. 10 Star Wars spin off TV series. It's easy for them to do that. It doesn't take a lot of thought. It doesn't take any practical effects at all. It's easier. It may cost them a little bit of money, but they're going to make that money back and then some. So, yeah, that's a great point. All right, guys, I think I am all caught up. Yeah, yep. Hi, guys. Well, I'll see you all again soon. Thank you so much for joining in the chat. Uh, I'm not going to change the name of this video. I know we started to chat about other stuff, which I really enjoyed. Hopefully you did. Yeah. Hopefully I'll see you all again soon. We'll see how it goes. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. I'm not sure. But it's been a great stream, and that is thanks to you. Thank you so much. For those of you watching after the fact, thank you so much. Thank you. Last comment then. Last comment. 1 hour and 18 minutes in. Last comment. They figured out a pattern. Josh Roberts, by the way. Josh Roberts says they figured out a pattern that makes them money and they stick with it. That's why I love Joker. It was a spanner. It was a spanner in the works. I bet they're trying to make at least 10 more Joker type films. They could do that. Inexpensive. They could do that. They're not that expensive to make. They don't have to be that expensive to make. Okay, that's it. Great. Thank you, Josh. I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again as soon as possible. Take care.